This is just a really quick screen test to see if this angle gets me at my best, and then I hope it does so I don't have to rearrange the set. And now here I am trying again. It taking this long was not the plan. And now I think it's fine, so I think I can finally film. Firefly's back, and then we have our usual news stories. But Firefly's back, so, and the government shut down. We won't talk about that too much. And we have some great bits from our correspondents. So, cue the pre-roll. You're watching Geek Street Journal. Welcome back from the pre-roll. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I do. It's one of my favorite parts of the show. So first story we're going to talk about this week, the government shut down. But we don't care, because that's not the kind of news stories that we cover. It's not what we do. But what we do is talk about funny things that people do, and people have done funny things because of the government shutdown. We're going to talk about a few of those. One, there's a website that I found that's a bunch of people completely ignoring the signs that they don't go past this point, and the website kind of makes fun of it, like, oh no, you are defacing the monument by looking at it from a foot closer than the sign. It's pretty funny. Second thing is there's a guy called Chris Cox, and he was mowing the lawn of the Lincoln Memorial because he wanted it to look nice, because it's a symbol of equality and all that Lincoln stood for, top hats and bushy beards, and it was starting to look degraded after a week of not being kept up with. So he started mowing it, and then the Park Service made him leave for doing their job for free. That was kind of funny. So whether you're like me and think that the whole thing is just stupid and should laugh at it, or maybe you think a little bit more like Mark Twain when he said that politicians are like diapers and need to be changed often for the same reasons, that being because they're full of crap. Either way, let's not get too bogged down with that. You're not here to hear about politics, I hope, because I don't think anyone else is going to get into politics. In more relevant news, Serenity's back. Not the movie The Ship from Firefly that was then turned into the movie Serenity. Joss Whedon's brother, Zach, who helped him with Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog, I believe, is doing a 6-part comic based on after Firefly. Now we had the prequel comics that dealt with the Shepard books, timeline. Now we get one to see what happens after Serenity, so that'll be fun. Okay, now on to our first correspondent, Morgan, who is going to tell us something. What do you have to say?
Hello again. So, Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. has now appeared on the Mystical television box. I have watched it and found it entertaining and enjoyable. However, the story tended to get tedious after a while, in which the actors would mainly be arguing or talking in a serious tones about something that I didn't know, and I'd kind of zone out. So there's that. But I do think this can improve over time, and this show has a lot of potential. It comes on ABC if you want to check it out. In other news, a new popular song has come to my attention. As I'm sure if you've heard of it, I'm talking about the song The Fox by Ylvis. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'm probably not. If I am, forgive me. When I first heard this song, I knew in my very being that it had to be reread in a dramatic, deadpan, monotonous, very serious voice. My friends, I'm here to supply that for you. Hold on while I change into my serious jacket. The Fox by Ylvis. Big blue eyes, pointy nose, chasing mice, digging holes. Tiny paws, up the hill. Suddenly, you're standing still. Your fur is red, so beautiful, like an angel in disguise. But if you meet a friendly horse, will you communicate by Morse? Morse. Morse? How will you speak to that horse? What does the fox say? Cha-cha, cha-cha, cha-cha-cha-chow. What the fox say? Caw-caw, caw-caw, caw-caw-cow. What the fox say? I want to know.
And And our last segment this week comes from JACKLYNN, who found a magical hat box that changes who she is with accents and personality and everything. It was a very confusing thing to shoot. JACKLYNN, your episode, please.
I found that I am in possession of a hat box that contains hats that can change your personality. Careful, something is in this room don't react well to bullets. I'll put on my fighting trousers. But I don't want to go.
On to battle without me, darling, I know, but I've been selfish keeping you here, locked behind a desk.
No, but I don't...
I know you don't want to go without me, but it's your duty, darling. You'll have fun out there, trust me. Stephen Fry.
Vipers, get your vipers! Monkey hat. Yes, your majesty, it was so lovely to meet you, and might I mention that the refreshments were lovely.
You ate my 3 corgis!
Here's looking at you, kid.
No. Here's looking at you, kid.
What kid are we supposed to be looking at?
I got no idea, Z.
Oh, what did I hit? No. Hashtag no filter selfie emo YOLO.
I just missed your heart.
Well, now you know something about what Morgan talks about. You can laugh at the governmental shutdown with me. So from all of us here at Geek Street Journal, bye, and see you guys in a few weeks.